So you might have heard that media or the legacy media is accusing Russell Brand for some very serious accusations, and I just wanted to give my honest reflection on it, as I've seen it so many times. It happened with Joe Rogan during the pandemic, and one of my biggest inspirations in my life is Michael Jackson, and I saw it happening to him throughout his life. They were basically crucifying him through various claims and attacks on him. Yet there was no proof. And if you look into the details, which most people fail to do, you realize that the truth is complex. And when it comes to Russell Brand, as he speaks in his books, he had a promiscuous life. He was enjoying the Hollywood lifestyle, and that comes with sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I want to make sure that you understand that if someone is being accused of doing something, in this case a very serious accusation, it doesn't mean that it has happened, but it does happen. I condemn these actions. I am very pro-choice. So it has to be when you, in this case, commit to having a relationship with a woman or whatever you choose, it should be by the consent of both people. However, in this case, when they are attacking a person such as Russell Brand, who is controversial, and he's speaking about various topics, politics, etc. I've followed him, I've read his books. I do understand that he lived a promiscuous life, but I trust that he did not do what they claimed him to do. And I had the same feeling when it happened to Michael Jackson. They condemned him of doing things to, in this case, to kids, and yet there is no proof. And again, I've read through the court cases in Michael Jackson. It's very weird what happened with him. And anyone who knows about these court cases and the accusations understands that, wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. So again, I ask you to think twice and to be critical in your judgments. Read different sources, listen to different people and different channels from all over the globe to understand that the truth is nuanced. And I support Russell. I hope that everything's gonna pan out good. I'm sure it will, because again, there is still there's still a road to take, and we'll follow it closely. The reason I am concerned with what the mainstream media, the legacy media, says and speaks about is because they lie to us constantly, and what they say 6 months ago proves to be true now. So again, they call people conspiracy theorists when you have an honest reflection about something, and then a few months later they would have never said, we're sorry that we did this, and we didn't know. They just go on speaking and speaking and speaking on your throat, and most of the things they say proves to be lies. It's just lies and propaganda. They have an agenda that they are following. I've been fortunate to travel around the world, and it's different wherever you are. If you're in Sweden, it's a certain angle. If you're in America, it's another angle. If you're in Palestine, for example, which I've worked, it's a completely different angle. If you're in Africa, another one. Again, it's different perspective. There is no right and wrong, but right is seeking the truth. And Russell is a person, he's a truth seeker. He questions authority and he investigates matters, whether it's the pandemic, whether it's the war, ongoing wars in the world, willing to look at different sides and understanding why has this happened, and why is this happening, why does it keep happening. That's how I've learned from people like Eckhart Tolle, Russell Brand, Sadhguru, and so on and so forth, to question everything and not just swallow what the mainstream media feeds you. Because again and again, it has proven to be lies, what they say, or what certain journalists say, or certain media institutions say. The weird thing is that it seems to be, in this case, a coordinated attack, which means that people from different organizations has come together to attack, in this case, one person, Russell Brand. Happened with Michael Jackson, happened with Joe Rogan, and yeah, just stay awake, stay conscious of what you're taking into your system, and do not believe in everything that certain organizations say to you. They do not own the truth, so the truth is fluctuating. Nobody knows the truth. We just have to be open enough to investigate ourselves and read and understand and take our own conclusions. And a guy like Russell Brand that is constantly attacking mainstream media, or not attacking, he's questioning mainstream media, questioning authority. It was just a matter of time before they start to try to take him down, just as they did to Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, just as they did to Gandhi. Everyone who tries to do something truthful, it always comes throwing stones at those people. When someone tries to awaken other people and open people's eyes, they always try to shut those people down because it doesn't benefit these organizations. What benefits these organizations is their agendas and having people just consume, eating. Let's just like fast food or the big pharma or big media. They just want you to take and listen to them and then buy their things. Don't think. Just like John Lennon said, keep you doped on sex, drugs, and rock and roll and TV. I mean, they keep you distracted from actually thinking. Being here in nature, I feel more and more connected. I feel happy. I feel peaceful. I don't need anything. I am good. I don't have to buy something. I don't have to take a side like I'm a good guy, you're the bad guys. I know that we have all feelings inside of us. We all have the potential to do light in the world, and that's what I want to share, just as my inspirations, Russell Brand, Sadhguru, Eckhart Tolle, to share something truthful with my fellow brothers and sisters, and keep this awakening going. Because I think it's the only thing that can save us and the planet. If sufficient amount of human beings wake up, and that is to say, not wake up from sleep, but wake up and start becoming more conscious, start understanding that we are not our thoughts or emotions, and there is something deeper, something peaceful, something beautiful. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But I know that if we get there, we will take more beautiful choices, and we make sure we will definitely treasure nature and take care of it and live with it as we were meant to, or as we are supposed to do. I would never, hurt this. It's me. We are connected. Thank you for listening.